Above all, don't touch the paintings. Ever. And make sure the customers don't either, the tour guide said. He was showing me the ropes. He was leaving the state soon, and I was going to be taking over for him as a guide. I can understand that, I thought. These cave paintings have been there for more than 5,000 years. We should protect them at all costs. These barriers aren't enough, he continued. You wouldn't think so, but the guests try to get around them all the time, to get a closer look at the paintings or take selfies with them. You need to be vigilant. I nodded. I've worked in this line of work before and know how ignorant some customers can be. Most people are decent enough, but you always have that one in the crowd that has to be problematic. In a place like this, where the artifacts are priceless, you have to be that much more on top of things. After the tour, his phone went off and he looked at it, frowned, and then looked up at me. I have to go to the main office, he said. Here. He passed me a stack of papers. These are the facts about the paintings. They have pictures showing the different walls and the meaning and history of the caves. Familiarize yourself with them, and it'll take you a few weeks before you have it all memorized, but a good self-walkthrough while reading about the different facts will help you get started. I'll be back in a few. The boss needs me. It won't be long. With that, he left, and I was all alone in the cave. It was kind of creepy, I won't deny that. But I started reading and looking around. I made my way to the main hall where the biggest, most elaborate painting was. It was breathtaking. The colors, even after all these years, were still as vibrant as the day they were put there, especially the reds. It was of a crowd of people, surrounding around a square. This one evoked a lot of emotion. The more I looked at it, the more moved I felt. I looked around. I was still alone. I had to touch it, to be part of it. Surely, this would be okay. After all, I work here now, and will treat them with the utmost respect. I slipped around the barrier and stood in front of it. I could almost feel the emotions pulling out of it. I placed my hand gently against it. My vision exploded with lights. I felt a bit woozy. I was having a profound moment with the wall, like I knew this was what was meant for me. What are you doing? The guide screamed as he came back in. Startled, I pulled my hands away and made my way back around the barrier. The lights, the colors, the paintings are mystical. Everybody should try it, I said. No, he countered. They're poison. The paint they used was highly toxic. Even after all these years, just one touch is enough to kill a man. Those lights you see are an effect of the toxin coursing through you. You'll be dead before I can even get you out of this cave. No, I thought as the intensity of the light increased. I'm one with this cave now. One with... And I fell to the floor dead. He shook his head and frantically called his boss. He never noticed the newest addition to the mural. In the corner, among the crowd to the left, was me.